What's the deal? What's the deal? This y'all boy, Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Alright. So, Sue Surf. I guess Sue Surf is actually putting on Instagram or Twitter or whatever, basically saying he's retiring. I guess there's no love, for battle rap. But, any type of battle rapper or any rapper that's up in the industry, it's like they don't never really retire. I can't think of a rapper on the top of my head that no longer raps no more. I can't really think of any. I mean, if you want to talk about, like, if you guys want to go way back, like a Ice-T or maybe a LL, but they could drop some as far as like whenever they actually like want to drop something. So it actually goes the same thing as far as for battle rappers. I could see if battle rappers got very deep into the rap game to the point where they're just focusing on rap and you have to pay them that bad for them to basically come back on that stage. Now, Surf, for instance, Surf is with more of like the music side. We all know that, right? Yeah. He's more on the music side as far as like with his, with him basically saying that he's basically, retiring. So my whole thing on this is that to me, it's just really like about that time. I'm not gonna sit here and say out of my own mouth that Surf is retiring. I'm gonna sit here and say that Surf is gonna take a break until next year. Guarantee you that. Surf will be taking a break until next year. Surf definitely shouldn't even be on the next card that's going to be in December. He shouldn't be on the next card either. I mean, at the end of the day, Surf a grown man, and whatever you choose to do is whatever you choose to do. But I'm only really saying he shouldn't be on he shouldn't basically be on the next card just to basically for it to basically benefit him. That's basically what I'm like looking at as far as like with Surf. You know, I mean, you lost to Lux, you lost to 40, and to be honest, I never really have like seen anything like this. LeBron has fans, but he also have haters. But he have certain things to back it up. It's like Surf don't really have certain things to back it up. I mean, like unless you want to talk about like money, if you want to say how much money you got or whatever. But my thing is though, if you really do love this sport, you're gonna come with 3 rounds. You're gonna do what you gotta do. It's people that's making music and it's people that's battling at the same time. Now, you might see like a little difference, like here and there, but it's not coming to the point where people are not coming with like all 3 rounds because like when they come with all 3 rounds and then that they're actually like doing music too, you could tell. Like Lux, when Lux was going against Arsenal, at the same time Lux said that he was actually like working on an album, and I could tell when he was going against Arsenal, I could tell that some of his rounds was kind of like a little light, and I kind of feel like he wasn't really attacking. He wasn't really attacking his opponent like that. Like that just, but that's just how I felt about the whole thing. You know what I mean? So if you like look at certain things with Surf, I know Surf at the end of the day could be like, okay, well, you know what? I am losing these battles. I don't care that much. I'm gonna get the bag. And I just look at it more like it's more like sometimes it could be like a slap in the face to certain people. I guess that could be very like heavy as far as basically being like a Surf fan. Certain people could just be like real heavy on it. But I'm not sold on it because at the end of the day, you know, people gonna say what they say. People gonna say that they done with battle rap or whatever. But then you know, next thing you know, they come right back. They come right back. I don't care if Surf is gone for dang near 4 to 5 years and then he come back to battle rap. Just remember, as far as like what I said on here. Just remember, as far as what I basically said on here. Just remember that. Now, Cassidy, for instance, I'm hearing that Cassidy got a real nice bag from URL, right? But the thing is, though, you can't keep having them type of performances, you know, with the good. I mean, Cassidy did very good in the first round, but other than that, it just kept going like this. So when Cassidy, so the performances that Cassidy had against Goods and the performances that Cassidy had against Arsenal, he probably won't never get that, you know, that big bag again from at least URL again. I don't know about other leagues, but he might won't get a bigger bag from the URL no more because of the performance. You sell it good, you talk good, but other than that, you're not doing nothing. And that's what I'm basically kind of like getting like from like a Surf in a way. So at the end of the day, you know, this stuff could be basically built for attention. It could be built for, you know, maybe he frustrated and you know he really done with it. You know what I mean? And I seen other things where, you know, where Surf was actually saying like, you know, I'm basically saying he been beating people with 2 rounds. And to be honest, if you have me judge a Surf battle, most of the people that you was basically only really coming with 2 rounds, what I felt like you lost to. If we want to keep it a buck, I felt like Surf lost to Reed. I felt like Surf lost to Rum Nitty. If we want to keep it a buck, I felt like Surf lost to 40. I felt like Surf lost to Lux. I feel like Surf lost to a lot of them. Somebody said that he only had like 2 rounds against Tay Rock. I had Tay Rock beating Surf, you know. So the consensus, like as far as like the fans are saying that Surf beat Hitman. The fans are saying Surf beat some dude named Bricks. So I mean, if you look at it, how I like look at Surf, it's kind of how I like look at like a Geechee, like a Geechee Gotti. And like, let me explain this to you because I don't, you know, don't kill me when I say this. But you guys see what Geechee Gotti does when he's actually like battling. He come with 3 rounds. He stay consistent, and Geechee could do whatever he wants to do as long as it's good material and as long as he's basically consistent as he want to be. As long as he's consistent, Geechee gonna get booked every time. That was kind of the same thing with Surf, but then Surf fails consistency. He's very inconsistent. He's not consistent. But see, Geechee does have a very big fan base as far as battle rap. Sue Surf have a very big fan base as far as battle rap. So if you look at Sue Surf and like a Geechee, all they really have to do is just be consistent, and they do whatever they do up in the ring, and they good. And the cold part about it, some people could say another bar, like some people could say a bar that they say, but like, you know, let somebody else say it. Let somebody else say a Sue Surf bar, or let somebody else say a Geechee Gotti bar, and watch the type of reactions that they basically get. They could probably sometimes get booed. They could probably look at him like, I don't feel him because I don't see him doing that. I feel like Sue Surf, as long as he's consistent like a Geechee, Sue Surf wouldn't even nowhere near get killed because he got a big fan base. Don't matter as far as like what I think maybe, because that's the millions against one person. Because like I'm just sitting here to tell y'all, I am not. I repeat, I am not the biggest Sue Surf fan. I'm not. I am not the biggest Sue Surf fan. I'm a Geechee Gotti fan, but I'm not the biggest Sue Surf fan. But I know what it is because he got a fan base that makes him just stay right here. It goes dang near the same for Lux, but see, Lux has more of like older fans. So even if you like look at Lux and wasn't even really doing no choking like a Surf. But when you see Lux go on that stage, you know the tickets is gonna sell. You know Lux is gonna come with 3 rounds, and then when Lux kind of slip, he gets it back. Sometimes when Surf slips, he don't even get it. He don't even get it back. He just say Jersey, and he up out of there. So with this whole thing as far as like with Surf like retiring, yeah, okay, you might get frustrated as far as like with your rounds. You might want Surf probably won't even admit that he could be frustrated as far as not coming with 3 rounds, or maybe he just know that he don't come with 3 rounds on purpose. I mean, who knows? But at the end of the day, it could be some type of frustration going on. It could be both. It could be frustration. It could be attention. It could be either or. It could be either or. It's one of those. It's that simple. You know what I mean? It's one of those. But like I said though, man, it's nobody not about to, retire, in battle rap. Everybody gonna continue to do what they do. Everybody basically gonna continue to, to constantly be battle rapping. Now, if they charge a higher price all of a sudden, then yeah, they charge a higher price all of a sudden. If they go from, regardless of having 10K to 100K, you're going to see them less. If they charge 100K, like a Mook and a Lux. But Mook and Lux, what they still doing? They're still battling. And these are the two dudes. These one of the dudes that should be up in the battle rap logo. If we want to keep it a buck. So, so as far as the retiring, it's no. I'm not going for that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. And I don't think a lot of people don't. And it's crazy because most people probably do, because a lot of them are die-hard type Sue Surf fans. But I'm not really going for it. Like I give it a year. Sue Surf will be back by next year. I guarantee you that. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. He's not gonna be on this card in December. But I guarantee you Sue Surf is gonna be on the card next year though. Guarantee you that. Okay. I might take that back as far as with me doubting that Sue Surf will be on this card up in December. I might take that back. Because this might be another promotion of what Sue Surf does. Next thing you know, in December, Sue Surf versus John John. So it is what it is on that though, man. But I will be, constantly hitting you guys up as far as like with the content. Now I know as far as like the, like the last blogs that I actually been having, man. I'm out here trying to get this bread, man. Out here trying to get this money, and hey, it's pretty crazy, man. And at the end of the day, it's all gonna be worth it. And got me a son and all, so trying to get like certain things right, man. Trying to get certain things right as far as like with the Christmas gifts and all this other stuff, man. So I just been busy, been going to sleep late, man. All this, man. So sometimes when I get on these blogs, like when I get on this camera, sometimes I could be like a little lazy and yawning and all that. So if I have been doing that, that's most definitely my apologies on that though. But don't even worry about that though. As far as from now on, I will be constantly hitting y'all up as far as like with the latest content. So don't even trip, on that. And I definitely will be in tune for October 31st. And I also want to blog on on a lot of more things as far as tomorrow. So yeah, I'll definitely stay tuned for that. Like, stay tuned. Definitely stay tuned. But this is your boy Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Alright, gone.